Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own ketogenic style whipped cream. We're going to be using stevia to sweeten our cream instead of the standard sugar today. So let's get started. Alright, so what we need to start off is one of these containers. Now this is a pressurized whipping cream container. You can get these at any kitchen supply store, or I bought mine from a place called Stokes in Canada. In the States, I believe you have a Think Kitchen kitchen supply store. I bought this for around $40, and normally it retails for around $80. I don't think it's worth $80, but at the $40 range, it's good. You can also check eBay, Amazon. They definitely have some of these. They come in the 500 ml container, which is what I have, and you can also get them in a smaller 250 ml container. I recommend the 500 just because it's actually really easy to go through it. So once you have one of these, you have to make sure that it's cleaned thoroughly, dried thoroughly, and chill it in the fridge for a little while before you get started. It helps the cream kind of whip up a little better. You'll notice a better consistency than if you just leave it sitting out. Now I've been leaving it sitting out because I've been doing 20 takes and messing up every single one, so it'll probably be a little warm. That's fine. So as you can see, it's pretty heavy, stainless steel, and you just have to fill it up with about 500 milliliters. You don't fill it up all the way. There's a little notch or a little line here that shows you where you have to fill it up to. You take your 35% whipping cream, most important ingredient of course, and just fill it up to the 500 ml mark. Just kind of put a finger here and take a look at the inside at the same time, and you'll get a good idea of where your cream is at. It's always better to fill a little less than too much. I've made the mistake of filling up too much and it just doesn't whip up nicely. So you fill that up, and then you'll add your stevia. I've added 2, but I believe the last time I made this, it just wasn't that sweet. I'm using stevia in the raw. It's a little less potent than some of the other stevia brands that you'll try. So I'll add a 1/3 just to make sure it's okay. So once the cream is in there, just make sure you get the lid on tight. And that's it. In terms of ingredients, you got 1 gram of carb per 15 mils. So you can do the calculation. You really don't have that much, especially when you're using just a little bit on your coffee. So get the lid on nice and tight. Give it a few shakes just to make sure the stevia dissolves completely in there. And that should be enough. Next, what you do is, in the kit, when you buy it, you'll have these little cartridges, or you have to buy them separately, of nitrous oxide. This is what's going to pressurize your vessel. So you just put it in this little container, put it onto the side, that's this one, and just screw it on. You're going to hear a little hissing once it pierces through the cover, and then you just let it sit for just a few seconds, and then it's done. That's it. Then once it's all pressurized, I like to give it a shake while this is on. And that's it. Just pop it off. Now this is done, you can recycle it or throw it out. Put the cap back on where you pressurized it. And then usually it'll come with a variety of nozzles, 3 or 4, to decorate cakes, pastries, etc. I just use a straight one, and that's usually more than enough for me. So you know what? While I'm here, and I didn't plan this, but I'm going to make a coffee right now. And just shake this a few times. I'm going to leave this sitting here. I'll make a coffee right now, and that way you'll be able to see yourselves how this works in one take. So this coffee isn't for me, so it's got some sugar in there. I just use black instant coffee. Since we've got this stuff here, we just add a little bit to cool it down. I bought one of these little frothers from IKEA. Very, very practical. Gets your coffee nice and cool and nice and just airy. Some nice bubbles up on top. There you go. Rinse it off with water, turn it on, it's now clean. And the moment that you have been waiting for, make sure when you pull the trigger, don't pull it hard and quickly because you're going to get cream all over. I've made that mistake. You just hold very gently the first time and just kind of, there you go. Pour it out and you're all set. I'll show you here. It's there you go. Nice, good consistency. I'm using 2 cameras, so that's why. Very, very airy. And if I give it a taste test, I should have washed my fingers first, but perfect. I would even say two packets of stevia would have been enough, but the third just makes it exactly like you expect from the overly sweetened whipped cream that you buy at the supermarket. Interestingly enough, with all the ingredients factored in, it actually comes out to being much cheaper than the disposable cans that you buy from the store also. So that's it, there you have it, a little bit of whipped cream. And always, 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 if you want some good flavor, just toss a little cinnamon in there. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent café. Have a great day.